Hi everyone, my name is Robin. I came to the realization that I'm transgender. I have been feeling this way for a very, very long time. Um, Also, excuse my my work shirt. I am planning on doing some orders tonight for Shipped. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like a sort of like a drop shipping service for like groceries or like Target or whatever. But yeah, I have been feeling very dysphoric about how I feel, the testosterone in my body. And it's not just getting older. I am 33, by the way. I know I look a little bit younger, but I am 33. Um, but I feel like the older that I get, the more testosterone is like running through my body, and also changing my face, changing the hair on my body, changing my shape. And it's really making me feel awful about myself. I think when I was younger, I had a more feminine appearance, and I didn't exactly hate the way that I looked. I knew that I was unhappy with my boy parts, but I sort of was just like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I am what I am, and I tried to make the best of it. I had nothing but girlfriends. I never had any guy friends. I was that one guy in school who just hung around with like the popular girls or whatever. Um, but where was I going with this video? I don't even know. Basically, I felt the need to make this channel and come out as transgender. Um, I've been watching a lot of videos of other trans people on YouTube, and I've been getting very inspired by them. And I'm realizing that I have a lot in common with a lot of how they're feeling about themselves and their transition. And I am right at the beginning of my transition. I have not started hormones, but I did make the first step, and the first step was calling my LGBT center here in Los Angeles, and connecting them with my insurance, and setting up a appointment with one of their doctors. So my appointment is coming up on December 9th. So I'm very excited about that. I hope that this doctor will hear me, will help me to understand these feelings that I'm going through. And also, I hope that I could start hormones. It might change the way that I am feeling on the inside. It might change, well, it will change my body, but I hope that it changes my mindset as well, because testosterone is no joke. I mean, I feel sort of trapped by it. I feel like I get angry easily. I feel like sex can be different, and that's how men are. They're very like run by their sex drive and their testosterone, and I don't want that anymore. I just want to have a clear mind. I want to be softer. I want to be gentler. I want to appear that way too. I I don't know how many times that I, go through a drive-through somewhere, or I'm at a restaurant and somebody, the waiter, and it is my biggest pet peeve when people say this, when guys call me boss. I cannot stand that. It makes me feel so low about myself, and I just feel like a big, gigantic man. um, and those are the things that have been adding up. Um, these past 3 years, I would say. Um, I've always felt this way, that I felt a lot more feminine than male, or feminine than than masculine. Um, as far back as a child, I've always felt this way, and for years I just thought I was gay. Um, but 3 years ago, I had a realization. I was planning a trip with two of my best friends, my friends Liz and Emma, and we were like weeks away from our trip, and we were getting together every weekend and like talking about our trip. We were going to Greece. We were going to go to 3 different islands. It was going to be one of the biggest trips of my life. And I remember having this strong feeling of like, I'm about to go on this journey with two of my best friends, and they don't even know the way that I feel on the inside, which is that I am, a woman trapped in a man's body, and I feel this way, and it's tormenting me, and it's making me feel awful about myself, and it's like this secret that is only yours and nobody knows about it, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So me and my friends were, we were at one of my friends, my friend Emma's apartment, and we had lots of wine, and I couldn't help it. I literally, it wasn't even a thought in my brain. I just spilled out that I'm transgender and that I really want to transition. We were crying. I started crying. My friend Liz she was really supportive, and so was my friend Emma. It was a little bit harder for my friend Emma, I have to admit, because she's been my friend for so long, since we were children and, in middle school and high school, and she didn't quite see it. And I understand. I have no, ill will against her. She's super, super supportive of me now that I've told her, and now that I've helped her understand, and also my friend Liz. But yeah, it was a difficult night. I remember running into the bathroom and just crying and crying and crying. And those are the first 2 people that I told. I eventually told my mom, and I cried. She didn't cry. It's actually kind of funny she was kind of unfazed by it, because she's like, I'm not shocked. She said, I have to admit, it is going to be kind of hard for me to see you struggle and see you go through this. There will be a better side on the other side once you fully transition. But it was kind of funny, because she was just like, honey, I've been through worse. And my mom has, my dad has passed away when I was 12, so she had to deal with that. And she eventually moved on after my dad, and then another, boyfriend of hers passed away. And not to mention my mom was a single mom and all of this. So my mom was just like, I have dealt with a lot, so this is nothing. Like, I still love you. You're still, my child. And it was beautiful. And now she has been somebody that I can talk to every single day. Like, I talked to her this morning, and I was just like, I'm awaiting this appointment, and I can't take it anymore. I feel like I literally can't get out of bed, because I'm anxious to start hormones. I'm anxious to start this journey, and I'm feeling more and more dysphoric about myself. I feel like split people almost. Like, I am Robert, but I'm also wanting to transition into Robin. So it's been hard. And I'm at the very, very beginning, you guys. Like, I haven't even taken 1 dose of hormones. And that's something that I've been trying to find here on YouTube. Like, is there people out there who film like at the very beginning? I know that there's like 1 month, 1 month follow-ups and stuff of people who have been on hormones, but I haven't really seen like the very beginning. And or maybe it's out there, I haven't found it yet, I don't know. But I'm at the very, very beginning. You know, I have just scheduled my appointments. I talked to a couple of therapists, but nothing has changed yet. I am still physically Robert. So you guys, this is me. I will eventually use this channel as like a video diary, and I hope that you could come along with me. I don't know everything about the transgender community. I truly don't. I want to learn. I want to take advice from my doctors. I want to, you know, help another person who is thinking of transitioning and they're at the very beginning, probably even more so than me. I want to be able to be that person who they could watch and be like, wow, this person is at step 1. I'm actually at step 0 pretty much. But so I want to be that comfort for somebody else who is at the very beginning stages and hasn't told anybody or anything like that. So I hope that you guys like this video. I hope that you can subscribe and comment below and let me know where you're at. If you are thinking of transitioning, if you have started hormones, if you are fully not out yet, just let me know in the comments below, because that will help me understand where other people are in the world, and I'm actually not alone. So yeah, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it, and I'll make another video soon. Bye.